Hi, cuties, and welcome to the Jars of Chaos. Hello! It has been a while since I've been on the internet. Things have happened. I have moved. I have a library. I have a fee.
Hi.
And a bird who has betrayed me. You have. Fee's here to visit over the holidays. And we're gonna film my January TBR game. It is a whole new game from the shelves of Chaos. But it still holds some elements of the old game, but with new improvements and added chaosery, because that's a word. As you can see by the title, it is now the Jars of Chaos. Throughout my little library here are several jars filled with little pieces of paper that are book titles.
It took forever to roll.
It took forever to make the list, to cut the list, to roll the list, to sort the list. It's a lot. It was a lot of preparation. In this video, I will be explaining the full rules. So if at any point someone is like, I don't understand the rules of this game, you're gonna go to this video. This video will explain it. Cool. There's a lot of elements. Partially, one of the reasons I have revamped the game is because I really need to knock off a ton of these babies here. But I also need to, how you say, curb my spending. I acquired so many books in 2023. I wanted to end the year with less books than I started, and my brain said, reverse that. And that's what my brain did. Yeah. So we're gonna try to implement the game here to make me not buy so much, but still be allowed to buy and acquire. As always, if I get it for free, I get it for free. That don't matter.
But like, if you're going to get it, you need to earn it.
And like, the spending isn't as bad as people probably think. I tend to not even pay full price for a lot of the books on my shelves. I do Pango, I do Second Charles, I do a lot of secondhand stores, a lot of thrift stores and stuff. That's how I really acquire so many.
Yeah.
The only ones that I like actively spend an exorbitant amount of money on would be like my subscription boxes. And I only really have Fairy Loot. Occasionally I do Book of the Month, but that's it. Occasionally if Owl Crate releases a really pretty version, I'll do that. But I have to earn that. That's why we have the Easter egg pre-order hunt game. That's its own thing. That's its own entity. But that's what we're doing. So we have the Jars of Chaos. There are like 20 jars of different categories. And of course, we have a spinner wheel. Yay! A brand new, functional spinner wheel.
It clicks real satisfying.
Real satisfying. So it's a short click too. That's fine. So there are different categories. So this is actually the first thing that we'll be doing in this game, rather than it being the second step. This is the first step. Every single game, I will get 8 spins of the wheel. Does that mean it will be 8 books? No. It could be, but it might not be. So here are the categories that the wheel can give me as I hit myself in the face with it. So our first categories we have here. It says you, which is a viewer pool. So you the viewer, the viewer can put a book into my viewer pool. I just clicked the wrong one, but it's this one. You can there's a Google form that you can submit it to, or you can just write it in the comments. I don't care. I really don't care, as long as you put it and say, hey, put this in your viewer pool. And I will. And it will go in the viewer pool. Then we have over 500. We have, I'm going to talk about that one last. Hold on. We're going to go this way then. We have backlist authors. So these are authors that I've read before, but I own their books. So that's backlist. This is an Instagram pick. I'm going to go on to Bookstagram. A physical indie book, because I have 2 whole shelves of physical indie books. The TBR bag has not gone anywhere. This is a gifted book, so somebody specifically gave me a book. An ebook, my indie ebooks, which I hate reading indie, or not indie, but I hate reading ebooks. But I'm going to make myself do it more this year. Less than 250 pages. One of the bomb books, and if you don't know what a bomb book is, basically I have chosen 50 books that I have owned the longest on my shelves, and if I don't read them by the end of the year, I unhaul them. They explode.
50?
50.
Holy
That's what I did last year. Did I complete last year? Oh no. We're gonna try again. Then we have the very first acquisition in 2024. And so I have a spreadsheet that tells me my earliest ones. And that first one, I'll read that. And then whatever becomes the first one in the slot, we'll just go down the line like that. Any of my subscription boxes, my ongoing series, and then we have the jar of challenges. What is the jar of challenges, you ask?
What is the jar of challenges? I ask.
It's a jar full of challenges.
Holy shit, no way!
I have a lot of guides also to help. So in the jar of challenges, there are challenges for me to do. I won't reveal all of them right now, you'll see, but some examples are using TikTok filters, in which I will then roll a die to say how many TikTok filters I have to use to put a book on my TBR. We have joining a readathon. Whatever readathon's going on in the month, I'm then in that readathon. We have a rainbow challenge, which is I will try to read through the rainbow based on book cover. I have a tracker for that to see how far. I get a certain amount of points when I figure that. We'll talk about points in a moment. We have an alphabet challenge as well. So A to Z, I can use the title or the author for the A to Z challenge. And we have some other fun ones that are on here that you'll find out. Now, like I said, this was in an effort to curb my spending. It's like a game show. Let's curb that spending. Because who's in so much debt from 3 moves in a short amount of time? This girl.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Anyway, so we have point systems. So I now have a points tracker, where when I get to 100 points, I am allowed to purchase a book.
A single book.
A single book. One singular novel am I allowed to buy. Da 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 da. This is how I get points. So I have positive points. So if I read a classic, I get 5 points. If I complete the full A to Z challenge, I get 30 points.
Ooh.
If I complete the rainbow, I did only write 7 points for that one. That's fine. 7 points. If I read a book that's over 500 pages, 3 points. If I finish a series that is a book that is or a series that is 4 books or longer, I get 7 points. If I finish a trilogy, I get 5 points. If I finish a duology, I get 3 points. If I just continue the series, and this would count for my up to publications, those I get 2 points. If I read a bomb book, I get 2 points. If I read an indie or an indie ebook, or any ebook really, I get 4 points. If I read a new release or a book that was gifted to me, I get 3 points. If I finish an author's backlog on my shelves, I get 5 points.
Nice.
If I clear an entire shelf based on whatever that shelf started with, there are photos, I will get 20 points. If I complete a readathon, I will get 10 points. If I get a 5-star read, I get 5 points. And if the author or the book itself has diverse representation or is a BIPOC author, I will get 2 points.
Now, Stephanie.
Yes.
Can you get several of these categories with a single book?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I can.
Good to know.
I really want books. But I can also lose points.
Ba ba ba.
There are consequences to your actions! How I can lose points. There's definitely less of these because I really was struggling to think of some negative points. So if you think of a way I can demote myself, demerit myself, let me know. If I don't finish a book in the TBR and I finish it in another month, negative 2 points. If I DNF a series, because I never DNF any book ever in my life, but I do DNF series, negative 5 points. If I give a book only 1 to 2 stars, negative 4 points. If a book is under 100 pages, I get negative 2 points. If I unhaul an unread book, negative 2 points. If I don't complete a readathon, negative 5 points. And if it's a team-based readathon and my team loses, negative 10 points.
Oh.
So I'm gonna carry all the teams. You want me on your readathon? Huh. whenever you're ready. We also have a chance to win a spree.
A spree.
A spree. A good old spree. I've made this very difficult, however. I have made a bingo board.
Not bingo.
Ah! So in this bingo board, I have several squares that if I complete a bingo, I then win a little book shopping spree. I get to roll a die for what store I go buy that at. And I roll a percentile die for how much money I'm allowed to spend up to $100.
1 to 100. Is there no minimum?
The minimum is 10.
Okay.
Which is not really a spree, that's half a book. But yeah, it could do me dirty. The sprees could do me dirty. But it could also be really nice. Here are how I can win a spree. I have to read 5 nonfiction. Complete a 2023 acquisitions month. So I have a tracker that shows what I bought when. And if I finish an entire month of reading those books, that's a square.
Nice.
It's really hard because sometimes I buy like 70 books in a month. Read 5 pre-ordered books of any time. Doesn't mean 2024. Could mean others. I do have a tracker for that as well. Because I track everything. I have to do a difficult adulting task.
Fuck those.
Yeah. Complete 5 series not up to publication. They must be complete as far as we know. If there's been no announcement and then like 2 years later they're like, we have another book. You know, that's not on me. That's on that. Watch a new movie. Because I don't watch things. Read 5 horror books, because I'm not a horror girly. If I sell 10 books on Pango, if I read 10 5-star books, if I cook a new recipe.
That's fun.
You know, motivation for that. Finish 3 Book of the Month books. Follow an exercise plan for 30 days. There's my motivation. That's what, you want to get me to exercise? Give me books. Read 5 gifted books. Sell 5 of the books that I have personally written online.
Yes.
So that's on you guys. Go buy my books, please. Ko-fi.com/StephanieGillis. You can buy them on Amazon too, but I get more money if you go on Ko-fi, just FYI. And you'll get them signed and merch and stuff inside. Finish a set of fairy loots. So I have the adult, young adult combo box. So I get 2 books. So it's basically reading 2 fairy loots, but it's the young adult, but both from the same month. Complete a craft project non-bookmark. Read 3 classics. Finish a TV show, because I also don't watch TV shows.
Let's get a bunch of those like single seasons.
We're gonna have Bridgerton season 3 is gonna come out. Stranger Things, this new season will come out, so I'll have some. I don't have anything else I actively watch. Complete a 2024 acquisitions month. Go to an activity non-convention related.
Yeah.
Read 5 physical indie books. A milestone marker, which I will get to in a moment. Make 5 embroidery bookmarks. Finish a draft. Because it's the year of drafting for me. And read 5 indie ebooks. Ebooks. Yeah. Read 5 ebooks. So what's a milestone tracker, you ask?
What is a milestone tracker, I ask?
Thank you. If I get 100 new YouTube subscribers or 50 new Twitch followers, all these links are in the bottom, by the way. 10 Twitch subscribers, which you can subscribe to me on Twitch, you know. It's FYI. 10 Ko-fi subscribers. You can also do that if you want to support me as a content creator. It's just like Patreon, but different. Because it's not. If I get 50 more TikTok followers. If I release a whole new book.
That'd be nice.
An audiobook release, which I should have done this last year, but I didn't. If I sell 25 copies of Humane Society for Creatures and Cryptids, links in the description. If I clear one of my many debts. If I lose 25 pounds. If I travel somewhere new. If I have some kind of a lifestyle upgrade. If I put $500 in my savings account and don't touch it for at least a month. And then learning a new skill. Those are my milestones. And that's a lot of data here.
Good milestones.
Okay. So, how the game works.
How does the game
The game
work?
will do, again, I do 8 spins on the wheel. Whatever the wheel says, we then go to a jar.
A jar.
And in that jar, for example, this is a jar. It's a teapot, but it's a jar. I go like this, and I pull out a little piece of paper. It tells me what we're reading. I have tried to place the jars in their designated areas. My shelves are not really chaos anymore. They're a little chaos, a little smidge, but they have these beautiful flags that I made myself. Be proud of me.
They're very nice.
Everyone give me compliments.
They're so beautiful. I'm so jealous
I know,
of your
right?
talent.
So they're organized by that. So these are my 2 indie books, indie shelves. Look at how many indie books I have. No one can say I don't support my fellow indie authors. But do they support me? Yeah, they do. They're great. Yeah. But we have like, here's my subscriptions, my classics, things I'm doing for a vlog. My bomb books are behind you. We have a lot of standalones, trilogies, duologies. All these up top here are the series I'm in the middle of. Don't judge me. We have small books and chunky books, middle grade. A lot of categories. So that's what's happening.
Excitement.
Cool. So we'll see what happens. Shall we spin?
Let's spin.
Spin! Spin that wheel! Ah! Spin number 1. Go for it. Oh, it's on Bomb Book! Spin number 1 said, a bomb book which is in my cranium poison jar.
Not cranium poison.
Cranium poison! What could it be? Meant to do that?
Yeah. We rehearsed that. Like,
Yeah.
like that was intentional.
Totally intentional. All right, I have one. And is it upside down? It's upside down. Okay. What do we have? If it'll do it.
Come on, let's do it.
Get it this way. And it is. I don't know. It keeps going unfocused. A skin full of shadows.
Oh shit! I've been seeing that freaking book like every single time I come in here thinking about it.
So pretty. So fun fact about this book. I bought it in Ireland when it was my sister's wedding several years ago.
Several.
Like 5 years ago. When did they get married? 6 or 7? 6 or 5? 5 or 6 years ago? Some say 5. My nephew's 3 now. Can we go with 5? 5 years ago.
Let's go with 5.
So, this book, I've forgotten completely what it is about. So let's find out, shall we? This is a story of a bare-hearted girl sometimes with a oh wait, that's
Oh, okay.
Sorry, it just started with that. You can't not start a sentence. This is a story of
Yeah.
all about you can't. Sometimes when a person dies, their spirit goes looking for somewhere to hide. Some people have space within them, perfect for hiding. 12-year-old Makepeace has learned to defend herself from the ghosts that try to possess her in the night, desperate for refuge. But one day, a dreadful event causes her to drop her guard, and now there's a spirit inside her. The spirit is wild, brutish, and strong, and it may be her only defense when she is sent to live with her father's rich and powerful ancestors. There is talk of civil war, and they need people like her to protect their dark and terrible family secret. But as she plans her escape and heads out into a country torn apart by war, Makepeace must decide which is worse, possession or death.
Bum, bum, bum.
It's so shiny.
It is a pretty book.
Very pretty book. I didn't realize this is considered middle grade then, if she's 12?
I guess?
I don't know. I don't know. I know why I bought it. It's pretty.
It's very pretty.
That's why I bought it. Spin number 2. Viewer pool. So spin number 2 says we have the viewer pool, which is this teeny tiny jar that I hope will be full soon. It's on you. It's on you. So we're gonna pull one. Would you like to have a little treat?
A treat.
It's a treat. Don't you chew on that wall. Mamo!
That's not a treat.
What do we got?
The Immortals by Tamara Pierce.
Tamora.
Well, whatever.
Where's my series? Series 4, 5, 6, 7. I actually own that one. I have the Immortals. First book in the Immortals is Wild Magic by Tamora Pierce. I've been reading more Tamora Pierce. This was submitted by Hala, because Hala wants me to read every Tamora Pierce possible in the world.
I think that I like The Lioness Rampant best, but Wild Magic and the whole Immortals series is pretty decent too. It's got a lot to do with animals.
Good floppability.
Real good floppability. Look at that. Damn.
That's a sexy flop. Alright, here is what the Immortals is about. 13-year-old Dane has always had a special connection with aminos, but only when she's forced to leave home does she realize it's more than a knack. It's magic. With this wild magic, not only can Dane speak to animals, but she can also make them obey her. I wish I had that ability. Dane takes the job handling horses for the Queen's riders, where she meets the Master Mage Numair and becomes his student. Under Numair's guidance, Dane explores the scope of her magic, but she encounters other beings too, who are not so gentle. These terrifying creatures, called immortals, have been imprisoned in the divine realms for the past 400 years. But now someone has broken the barrier, and it's up to Dane and her friends to defend their world from an immortal attack.
Oh no!
Oh, I like that it's a badger. You don't see badgers on covers.
Not very often.
Not often. Spin number 3. Work in progress. Okay, spin number 3 says we're gonna do a whip.
A whip.
Whip, a work in progress.
Are we gonna nay-nay?
Hopefully not, because we're very white. Have the cauldron, which you might recognize from cauldron prompts from last year, which were a failure. Not all of them, but I failed quite a few of them. That now holds all of the whips, which I have to take this one out because I might be reading that right now. Would you like to draw my whip?
Alright, we got the Belgariad.
Oh, dang it! That's the next book in Bulgarian, which I just read. Which I don't own yet, so I will have to acquire in some way.
Okay.
For free. Because I don't have any points.
Gift
Who wants
people.
to send me the next book in the Bulgarian? I think it's Queen of Sorcery of something. I think that's the second one. I'm not sure. But I just read that book, so okie dokie. And I know I don't have audiobooks for it because my library didn't have any, Scribd didn't have any, Audible didn't even have it.
Damn.
Yeah. Thanks. I'm reading a lot of Hala-centric books so far. Spin number 4.
I'm gonna go the wrong way.
Ooh. What is that?
TBR.
TBR bag. Spin number 4 said the TBR bag. Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon. It's a different bag.
Yeah.
It's still a Sailor Moon bag.
Yeah.
But now it's the lunch bag. I got a bento bag for Sailor Moon.
Entertainment. I love that.
There's so many. Guys, there's so many in here.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
A lot.
I'm gonna go deep. I'm going in deep.
We're doing a deep dive.
Oh boy! This will also trigger a vlog.
Oh.
Yep. I picked one of my thirsty books.
A thirsty book?
Yep. You don't know on this channel. We have a new series. It is called Is This Book Good or Are You People Just Thirsty? Because I'm very asexual. And a lot of books I find nowadays are being promoted on their spiciness level, which is not something that draws me into books, so I need to know if they're actually good, not if it's steamy. I don't care. I mean, I care a little bit when it's too much.
Yeah.
I don't mind if there is some, but when that's it, I'm like, ugh.
There has to be some substance.
We need plot.
Yeah.
And character growth.
And these aren't plot.
Not in my book. So we have A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon by Sarah Hawley. I haven't heard crazy hype about this book, but I have seen it around. I do know that it is probably steamy. It might have one steamy scene. It might have several. I don't know. That's what we're gonna find out. Here is the plot. Oh, that's a big plot. It says 3 paragraphs.
That is pretty big.
On a contemporary? Marielle Spark is prophesied to be the most powerful witch seen in centuries of the famed Spark family, but to the displeasure of her mother, she prefers baking to brewing potions and gardening to casting hexes. When a spell to summon flour goes very wrong, Marielle finds herself staring down a demon, one she inadvertently summoned for a soul bargain. Ozroth the Ruthless is a legend among demons. Powerful and merciless, he drives hard bargains to collect mortal souls. But his reputation has suffered ever since a bargain went awry. If he can strike one with Mariel, he will earn back his deadly reputation. Ozroth can't leave Mariel's side until they complete a bargain, which she refuses to do. Turns out some humans are attached to their souls. But the witch is funny and curvy, and disgustingly yet endearingly cheerful. Becoming awkward roommates quickly escalates when Mariel, terrified to confess the inadvertent summoning to her mother, blurts out that she's dating Ozroth. As Ozroth and Mariel struggle with their opposing goals and maintaining a fake relationship, real attraction blooms between them. But Ozroth has a limited amount of time to strike the deal, and if Mariel gives up her soul, she'll lose all her emotions, including love, which will only spell disaster for them both.
I love fake dating.
Ozroth is really hard to say a lot of times, by the way. So, I do love a good fake dating trope. I love... That's weird. I was about to say, I love demons! But I mean, I wrote a half demon that's a love interest in Ashport, so that is my jam. Yeah. I'm over the dating of vampires and werewolves and fae. I'm over that.
They're not evil enough.
Yeah. Don't you want to date evil like me? No? Okay, cool.
No idea, my bad.
That's from Disney's Descendants. And number 5! Oh, subscriptions! That was close enough. Okay. That was close enough to subscriptions. Spin number 5. We're pulling from my subscriptions. This is an Owl Crate jar. The Owl Crate Apothecary. Apothecary. Hippopotamus.
Apothecary.
Yes. So we're gonna pull from this. I'm just shuffling right now. Do you want to pull my subscription?
Sure.
These are my prettiest books. Except if they're a book of the month and they're not that pretty. Yeah. Now, I will also preface before you read it. These are subscription books. I don't necessarily have to have gotten it from a subscription service. Because sometimes I get fancy copies from Pengo, or Lena gave me a bunch of her book of the month ones. I am counting those. Snazzy sends me her Owl Crates all the time.
Oh.
So some of them I did not actually get through my subscription, but they are still a subscription copy.
Okay.
It's that edition. Yeah. What do we get?
This Golden Flame.
Oh, that's a bomb book too.
Fuck yeah.
Hey. No, it's not. I'm lying. I was thinking of something else. It's over here. Like this one. I did not personally get this. I got this off of Pengo. This Golden Flame, it has the sprayed edges. It has some of the art as well. It's signed. And it's got art.
Ooh.
And art.
Nice.
This is by Emily Victoria. Here is what it's about. Orphaned and forced to serve her country's ruling group of scribes, Karis wants nothing more than to find her brother, long ago shipped away. But family bonds don't matter to the Scriptorium, whose sole focus is unlocking the magic of an ancient automaton army. In her search for her brother, Karis does the seemingly impossible. She awakens a hidden automaton. Intelligent, with a conscience of his own, Alex has no idea why he was made, or why his father, their nation's greatest traitor, once tried to destroy the automatons. Suddenly, the Scriptorium isn't just trying to control Karis, it's hunting her. Together with Alex, Karis must find her brother and the secret that's held her country in its power for centuries. I already know how this is gonna go.
When you said awaken a fucking automaton, my brain first went to like
Transformers! Oh, okay.
No. Mbot.
I went to Transformers because of Decepticon, automaton, the syllables, the rhyme.
Yeah.
I wouldn't consider Mbot an automaton.
I don't know. I just consider automatons like any sort intelligent machine sort of thing.
It's got a move though. It's got that animatronic aspect of it though.
Yeah.
So spin number 6. An indie book. Spin number 6 said a physical indie read. Woo! Which is in the Belladonna can.
Belladonna is such a good fucking book.
I know, I love her so much.
I can't wait. I haven't read the next one yet.
Ah! It's so good. I don't know why I did that so silently, but it's important.
A drop of magic.
A drop of magic is somewhere braided. I might have put you with the small books. I did. I picked this up at Mile High Con several years ago. Have not read it, but here is the first book in the Magic Smith series by L.R. Braden. Here's
Very
what it's
nice
about.
cover.
The war isn't over. With the world clinging to a fragile peace forced on the Fae by humanity after the Fairy Wars, metalsmith Alex Blackwood is plunged into the world of the half-Fae who traffic in illegal magical artifacts. Her best friend's murder and his cryptic last message place her in the crosshairs of a scheme to reignite the decade-old war between humans and Fae. Worse, violent attacks against her and the arrival of a Fae Knight on a mission force Alex to face a devastating revelation of who and what she is. To catch a killer, retrieve a dangerous artifact, and stop a war, Alex will have to accept that she's an unregistered Fae halfer with a unique magical talent. A talent that would change everything she believes about her past, her art, and her future. Her world is crumbling around her, and Alex will have to decide who to trust if she and the world are going to survive. Aww. There we go. Cool. So yeah, this baby is only 224 pages. So it's a shorter read, but it is one of them tall with the standard. So, you know, pretty standard. It'd probably be like a 368 if it was the shorter version. I just realized we're not going to have an actual challenge, so I will have an 8-book TBR. We're not even touching the jar of challenges. We didn't even spin that. Spin number 7. Another viewer pick. Spin number 7 revealed another viewer choice. Is it another Tamora Pierce?
Most likely. No! It is Apocalypse Cow by Michael Logan.
Who gave me this? Was this Shayna? I don't remember. Apocalypse Cow. I'm going to put it right here because I don't own it. I'm going to have to find a copy somehow. I don't know what it's about, but it's Apocalypse Cow. Moo, bitch. And spin number 8. There we go. Okay, Instagram! And spin number 8 was Instagram. So, I don't know how to record my screen. So, Fee will be the judge of am I being accurate or not. I'm just gonna search. Should I do, wait. I mean, that's not even a Forna.
I mean, it is like the first one and...
The very first one, I mean, but she's not talking about the book.
Oh, okay.
So it's gotta be the book. Should I just scroll
Yeah, until we
through
see.
my feed, or should I go to the bookstore? Oh, wait, what is he? No, he's holding chocolates. Let's see. Oh, god damn it. I see one. I see two on here. I have Icebreaker. That's the first one.
It is Icebreaker.
It's another vlog!
2 vlogs in 1 month?
Vlogs. Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. This I know is smut-filled.
Yeah, I just read the fucking back of the cover on that at one point, and I was like...
No, I know this is smut central. It looks all cute and innocent, and it's not. Here's what it's about. Anastasia Allen has worked her entire life for a shot at Team USA. It looks like everything is going according to plan when she gets a full scholarship to the University of California, Maple Hills, and lands a place on their competitive figure skating team. Nothing will stand in her way, not even the captain of the hockey team, Nate Hawkins. Nate's focus as team captain is on keeping his team on the ice, which is tricky when a facility's mishap means they are forced to share a rink with the figure skating team, including Anastasia, who clearly can't stand him. But when Anastasia's skating partner faces an uncertain future, she may have to look to Nate to take her shot. Sparks fly, but Anastasia isn't worried because she could never like a hockey player, right? I already hate this. I already hate it. Oh no.
Steph Stephanie, guess what we're definitely not gonna buddy read.
Hey!
Hopefully it's better than our instincts are telling us.
I hope so. I mean, that's what happened with Love Hypothesis. Was
Yeah.
I went in going, I'm gonna hate this. And I didn't hate it as much as I thought I would.
Yeah.
Fourth Wing, I didn't hate it as much as I thought I would. Still have a lot of problems with it. But I get why people like it. I know. This is the official TBR right now, plus
Like 2 books?
3 others.
Yeah, 3. Okay.
Three others that are I currently don't have, right? 1, 2, 3. No, 2 others. There's 6 right here. 2 others that are I'm gonna have to figure out something.
Apocalypse Cow.
Apocalypse Cow and the Belgariad 2. I think
it's
Queen of Sorcery. I don't know. I think it is. But yeah, if anyone wants to gift me some of those, or I'm gonna fail this TBR immediately. Woo! Negative pointies.
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Can you have a negative score, or
Yeah.
does it stay based at 0?
Oh, I can have a negative score.
Oh.
Oof. I won't ever, though. I can hold that longer.
No, I can't. I don't have the commitment. Right. I'm gonna go steal her bird.
How dare you! That's the new TBR game. Not as chaotic in January, but we have a lot of writing to do, so that's actually good that it's not this intense.
Yeah.
But I do want to, as they say, shrink the shelves, because there's over 1,000 books in here.
What was that?
Nah, I didn't say anything.
No, how many?
It's about 1,000. It's fine.
About 1,000?
Give or take. Give or take. Give or take. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I don't have a problem. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I think you have.
Wait,
1,000
wait,
successes.
wait.
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 Hold on.
Hold on. Un momento, por
Un momento.
favor.
Un momento. If anyone says anything about how many books I have, shut up. So that's the TBR game. Put your suggestions for the viewer choice pool in the description below or on the Google form. There's a Google form I will attach onto this so you guys can participate and make me do things. You can also commission me to read books if you want me to read a book right now and put it on the TBR right now. You can do that on my Ko-fi page. You can also go buy the books that I've read on my Ko-fi page and help me with those milestones, as well as subscribing on Twitch, on Ko-fi, or if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, do that. TikTok, all those things. Please help me.
Do it.
I want to go on a book spree.
I want them to go on a book spree.
Please. Cool. Or Mambo will bite you.
And it's not fun.
It's not. We've both been bit. I get bit by my own bird all the time. It's fine. Okay, now we're gonna go. Bye! Ma'am. This is inappropriate content for YouTube. I'm gonna get demonetized. Oh wait, I'm not monetized. Ma'am, this is inappropriate content. Mambo loves Fee so much, guys. I feel so unloved now. Who am I? Just your mother? All right.
Here, would you like this back?
I thought you were giving me my bird.
I wish.
Would love her back at some point, but she doesn't love me anymore.